What's up, guys? I'm Chase.
And I'm Landon, and this is everything you need to know for the Air Jordan 5 Racer Blue and how to cop. Alright, so first, thank you guys for stopping by to check us out. If this is your first time here, feel free to drop a follow or subscribe wherever you're watching and give this video a like. We would greatly appreciate that. And then a quick thanks to Cop Sneaker Group for sponsoring this episode, and we'll give a little more info about them later on in this video. But starting off with the basic info, these Jordan 5s are set to release this Saturday on February 12th, pending any delay. And then as for pricing, these will release in extended sizing, with men's at $200, grade school at $140, and then toddler all the way down at $70. And this release is set for 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern time on the Sneakers app and some other sites we'll get to in a second. All right, so looking at the design for these, I'm not gonna lie, I actually do like the look for this shoe. And I say actually because I don't really love the Jordan 5 model, and I also don't really love the look of like predominantly black shoes. I like for there to be some like white and gray kind of mixed in a little bit more, but you know, like I said, these are pretty clean. And this is the first time that this colorway has been released on this model, so you're gonna have like the black, the racer blue, and like a silver color scheme going on. And these should have a nubuck upper with a reflective tongue, so you know, that's pretty much the standard for Jordan 5 models. But yeah, I mean, overall, I think these should look nice in here. So for raffles and reservations, there are plenty of options available right now between, you know, online and in-app. So make sure you go and give those a look just to increase your chances, you know, maybe get a pair secured before they actually drop. But now I'll let Chase take over so he can let you know what sites are releasing these Jordan 5s, what the aftermarket looks like, and your best chance on how to cop a pair.
Now, before getting into where these Jordan 5s are dropping, we do have a quick message from our sponsor, Cop. Cop is your all-in-one group built by sneakerheads for sneakerheads. Their sole purpose is focusing on community over profit. Cop has tons of available features. Their free tier offers a weekly release calendar and drop reminders. Their standard membership, only for $1 a month, includes everything in the free tier and as well raffle notifications and in-depth site lists for each release. Lastly, for a $5 a month, their platinum membership offers everything in standard and you get access to those blazing fast sneaker monitors. If you guys are interested in joining, we will leave a link in our bio or our description. But now let's look at where these Jordans could be potentially dropping and at what time. So starting off at 10 a.m. Eastern time, you have Dick's Sporting Goods, DTLR, Finish Line, Hibbett Sports, JD Sports, Jimmy Jazz, Nike Sneakers, and YCMC. Now for Nike Sneakers, these 5s are loaded as a 2-minute release, meaning that Nike will start picking winners after 2 minutes. So make sure that you have entered before then. And also, I am assuming that more retailers should be getting these pairs since this is a general release. So expect boutiques like Kith, Undefeated, and Concepts to release them as well. But moving on, let's look at what the resale is currently at on the most popular marketplaces. So at the time of this recording, for StockX is at an average selling price of $330, Goatsin at $290, and eBay is at $280. As for my release analysis, starting off with the stock numbers, I can predict that the stock will be relatively high since this is a general release, but not high enough to not sell out. Now, as for the demand, I think that there is tons of demand for these, so you don't really have to worry about that either. Now, as for my resale prediction though, I do predict resale to settle around the $230 to $250 range, netting you a profit of $30 to $50 per pair before any taxes and fees. Now, initially I was going to predict prices to be a little higher, but the overall trend for the recent 5 releases has been quite disappointing. I mean, for example, the shattered backboards that I have right here are only averaging for retail at $190, and that's on the resale markets, and it's at retail, which is pretty crazy. Then you also have the Jordan 5 Bluebirds that just released, and those were super nice in hand, and those are just only going for $200. Now, the only thing that is giving me a little bit of hope is that the Jordan 5 Moonlights are sitting around $230, and these do have similar color blocking to the Racer Blues that are releasing. But then you also have to factor in that retail has also increased. You know, the previous Jordan 5s were retailing for $190, and now these Jordan 5 Racer Blues are retailing for $200. So to wrap things up, I think that this is going to be a decent release to go for, even though if you are trying to resell, and if you also want this shoe as a personal, I don't think these are going to be that easy to get just because demand is still pretty high for these. But either way, good luck on this release and let us know if you get a pair.
That's going to wrap it up for this episode. Thank you guys for taking some time to watch.
But until next time, peace.